In this section we have to discuss about the splay tree. So before going to the splay tree, first you know what is splay tree and what is the need of the splay tree. Why splay tree is required. Okay. If a data is like this in the increasing order, and if you convert this data into a binary search tree, you have to find this type of tree, a right skew tree. Okay, if data in the decreasing order, then you have to find a left skew tree. So in this tree, if you search a element, what is the worst case of time complexity? Suppose I am searching element is 70. That means the worst case time complexity is order of n. Okay, so for 70 we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 attempts, 7 element is there. So similarly from n attempts we need order of n. If you convert this tree into a AVL tree, into AVL tree using rotation, then you find this type of the tree, a balanced tree. So in these cases, if you search the element 70, or the worst case time complexity is what? Order of log n base 2. Okay, that means using AVL tree, you should reduce the time complexity from order of n to order of log n. Okay, but some special case happen. See, suppose this is a AVL tree is there. Okay, suppose we need a element 70. Okay, 1000 times. We need a element 70 1000 times. To access 70 for 1000 times, let's see for first time what is the time required to sort the element. First time go check the root. Okay, this element is greater than, then go to the right side, this element 70 is greater than, then we find the 70. Means in the 3 attempts, okay, in the 3 attempts we should search the 70. Okay, so in the 3 attempts we should search the 70. So for one search we need 3 attempts. If you require 1000 time to access 70, so how many attempts we need? We need 1000 into 1000 times into 3, that is 3000 attempts or not. If you access 1000 time for the 70, that means we need 3000 attempts. So for this ability we need 3000 attempts to access 1000 times 70. Let's see for the binary search tree. So binary search tree 70 is here. Okay, if you sort the 70 first time root, then next 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That means in the first time whenever you sort 70 we need 7 attempts. Okay, so first time sort this 70 we need 7 attempts. Next what happens? Suppose I am replacing or splaying the 70 with respect to the root. Okay, I am replacing or keep 70 at root. That is called also splayed. If we splayed at the rate root to 70 or keep 70 at the root, that means we access directly. If 70 is now here, okay, 70 is now here, then what happen? We access directly. That means the first time we access 7 times, okay, and the next 999 time we directly access it or not. So total attempts we need what? How many times? That is 1006 attempts. Okay, if you access 1000 times, if you access 1000 times 70, then first time we need 7 attempts. Then what happen? We should split the 70 with respect to the root, so that first time it's 70 and the next 99 time we need 11 attempts. So total attempts is 107 plus 999, that is 106 attempts. Okay, then we compare. For this AVL we need 3000 time attempts, and for this type of the tree, if you split with respect to the root, we need 1006 attempts. That means the searching will be again reduces for this splaying tree. So in the real life application for the splay tree in the world of IT or the IT world, when a record is retrieved, okay, when a record is retrieved, it has been observed that the same record is going to be accessed for several number of times. If we retrieve a record, sometime it observed that we need the record several number of times. So that means we require a splay tree. So splaying that records towards the root required for the following rotations. So that's why we need the splay tree. Okay, so there is a 3 type of rotation in there splaying tree. One is your jig, another is jig, another is zigzag. Three type of rotation is there. So basically the splaying tree is required whenever we need a record several number of times. That means we splaying the records towards the root. So to splaying this record towards the root, we need these three rotation. One is your jig, another is zigzag, another is zigzag. So let's see one by one. Okay, so first see the jig rotations. So in the jig rotation, suppose this is a tree is there, the circle is node and this triangle is the subtree. Here see, this is a node are there, node, and these are some subtree are there. Suppose this is our target. Okay, this is our target record and we need this record several number of times. So for that we need a jig rotation. What is the jig rotation? In the jig rotation, what happen? Here is the target record is there. Whatever the parent value, suppose this is a x and this is the parent. Whatever the parent value is there, either it is left side or either it is right side, we have to rotate it. Okay, opposite side. It is a left side, we have to rotate it right side. So that means now parent is after the jig rotation. After the jig rotation, we have to find parent is go to the right side. Okay, parent it go to the right side here. Then next what happen? The remaining is as it is. A is here, A subtree is here. Then parent right side C is there. Whatever the subtree of B, right side it go to the parent left side. Okay, so here you find this particular target is going towards the root or splaying the record towards the root. So this is your jig rotation. Okay, next is the zigzag. Second type is zigzag rotation. In the zigzag rotation, see, suppose this is a tree, your node circle is the node and triangle is the subtree. Okay, so in this case, suppose X is the target. Okay, S is the target node and this is your parent and this is your grandparent and these are some subtrees A, B, C, D. Okay, so X is the target which need this record, we need several number of times. Access for this several number of times. That means we splay that records towards the root. We splay that records towards the root. So that is your zigzag. Remember, either it is left side and also it possible in the right side. Okay, so this is whenever is playing the record, what happen here? A root is there, I am playing the record and these are all rotate. Okay, if it is left side are there, we rotate to the right side. After X it is parent, then it is grandparent. Okay, then X A is as it is. Then what happen? B, the right side B go to the parent left side. Next D is as it is and the parent C go to the grandparent left side. Okay, so this is your rotation. After zigzag rotation, we have to find our target is now at the root position so that we access directly. Okay, so this is also similar as your, if you compare with the AVL tree, this is also similar as your, see, zigzag means LL. Another, if the right side is there, then it is RR. So this is also similar as your LL or RR rotation, like your AVL tree. Okay, so this is your zigzag rotation. Next is your third type is zigzag rotation. In the zigzag rotation, suppose this is a tree are there, this is your node and some sub tree are there. Okay, see, suppose X is our target. Here is our X. That means we need that record several number of times. So what happen? We splay or splaying that records towards the root. Okay, that record towards the root. So here is the parent, X parent, and here is the grandparent, and A, B, C, D are the subtree. So here what happen? How to splay this towards the root? Here if you splay this towards the root, okay, then according to the binary search tree, from parent and grandparent, which is less, go to the left side. Suppose parent is less, I am taking it from left side, and which is the greater, it go to the right side. This is the parent I am taking and here is the grandparent. Okay, so parent left side is A. Now we adjusted the subtree like this. A, then D is here, grandparent right side D already there as it is. Okay, then the left side of the B, go to the right side of this children. Whatever the parent and grandparent is there, it go to the right side of here. That is your B. Then right side of the children go to the left side of this. Whatever the parent and grandparent is there, here go to the C. Now this is your splaying tree using the zigzag rotation. Here is the target now come to the root, so that we directly access this X. Okay, so in the next session we discuss about some example of this splaying tree, zigzag and zigzag rotations.